Okay, should be back. Metroid 2 Return of Samus for the Game Boy. They did a very good job, I would say, of converting the gameplay to the Game Boy. So Samus is now on planet SR-388, sent to exterminate the Metroids for good. Yes, this is definitely one of the best games on the original Game Boy. Yeah, the game is kind of regarded as a bit of a black sheep. I think some people didn't like how the game to them at least felt more linear than the original. But it still holds up pretty good. Samus definitely controls better in this game than she did in the NES game originally. She can crouch and shoot. She can aim. She can aim down. Well, actually, she. In fact, she can crouch in this game. I forgot she can't do that in the NES game either. Oh dear. Getting into a bit of a... Oh, never mind. Here's our first Alpha Metroid. Yeah, we fight, I guess, more grown-up Metroids in this. Progress on Final Fantasy 1 and Wild Arms? Well, Final Fantasy 1 I've been knocking out videos pretty fast. There should be some more. Should be seeing some more of those coming up. I'm actually just about ready to start heading up the Mirage Tower, so yeah, there should be plenty of updates on that coming up. Wild Arms, let's see, where are we in Wild Arms? Oh yeah, we just completed the Tri-Pillar. So that should there should be quite a few videos coming up for that too that I just have to process. Yes. Well, I did. You probably noticed that I did head back to that room. So yeah, I did forget about it initially when I was going to all the other locked rooms, but I remembered it eventually. essentially the way this game forces progression is you have these areas filled with either lava or acid or whatever that you have to essentially kill all the Metroids in this area, and then the acid will go down and enable you to continue exploring. One thing about this game is there isn't a whole lot of music. Most of it is what you're hearing right here. More like, I guess just ambient noises. I don't think that'll be necessary since I can just do it on an emulator. I appreciate it, though. One nice thing this game adds is a battery save, unlike those stupid passwords in Metroid 1. Although the disk system version was different, it did have actual save files. I think I need bombs first. There's the bombs. Missiles? Yes, that's another game I gotta get back to, isn't it? In, like, one of the last areas of the game, it's that area where you have, it pretty much just throws all sorts of crap at you with, moving platforms, you got underwater segment with spikes, and then after that is an anti-gravity segment where, and really, not really much as far as checkpoints in between all that, so pretty much having to do all that over again every time I die. Ah, you're stuck in the same spot. Okay, then. You got the ice beam. way was I supposed to go here? I take it you mean a Yoku block segment? I don't know, I haven't seen one yet, but wouldn't surprise me if the last stage of the game throws something like that at us. Oh, right, there's the spider ball, but we have to take the long way around. No getting through this way. It looks like I might need it to reach those missiles up there. Especially since Samus doesn't want to fit through there. Oh, okay, cool. I don't know if it'll let you do that or not. Be kind of cool if it did. So we got the spider ball, one of the more underused power-ups in the series. I think it got a return in Metroid Prime, and I think that was it. And in that one, in Prime, it only lets you travel along certain tracks. This game lets you pretty much go anywhere with it. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I'll have to check and see if I have that game. Oh crap. Yeah, me too, Noble. Ragnats has said that he wants to co-op Beyond the Beyond with me. That's another early PS1 RPG. Cool. Yeah, again, I'll have to see if I have it on my I have that on my computer. Oh yeah, definitely non-RPGs as well. afraid I don't remember where everything is in this game as much as I do the original Metroid and Super Metroid. I think I might just go in a circle. You're referring to Resident Evil, Noble? Well, I know Scarlet's already done a few of those. I would absolutely want to do Resident Evil 3 sometime, since that one's my favorite in the series. Guess there wasn't anything up here. Eee. Is it this way that led to the other... Ah, yes. This way that led to the other Metroids. Mega Man Legends? I might do that one. I was definitely gonna do Mega Man 8, and X4, 5, and 6. Wasn't sure if I was gonna do Legends or not, though. I mean, it's not that I don't like Legends. I just don't regard it as the sacred cow that it's lately become in the series. Oh, hello. Is there anything up here? Oh, there's that. Okay. Ouch. Nope. Well, I would like to do the Saturn version of Mega Man 8, but I really don't have any way of playing that one. I do agree, though, the Saturn version is far superior to the PlayStation version, from what I've seen. Alright, we're good over here. I know, right? Every re-release of Mega Man 8 we've seen has used the PlayStation version. I never really understood why. What I'd really like is Saturn version that also gives you the option to turn on the Japanese voices instead of the English ones, since AGDQ recently used they used the Saturn Japanese version, and the voices, from what I could tell, sounded a lot better too than the pretty laughable English ones. Ah, was that the studio that did the voice work for Mega Man 8? And presumably X4 as well. So that earthquake indicated we did kill all the Metroids in this area. So we can head back and continue on. Actually, I'm not really sure what that meant. Hi, Coolio. Awesome. We're already a real website, aren't we? Ah, yes, we don't have much of a comments section, do we? Okay, I think first thing I want to do is head this way. Oh, reading comments, not paying attention to where I'm going. What the hell was... I guess my only thing about the NX is once it does come out, I guess the Wii U is truly going to be dead. Because I know a lot of people have said how sucky it is, but I think it's been a pretty great console. It just hasn't... Its biggest problems have been just the usual lack of third-party support. There it is. There's the various suit. And this is pretty nice. Samus gets an actual different look to her armor rather than just the like the first game, how it was just a color change. Samus. So that was kind of a invention of the Game Boy since... Oops. Wait. Oh, yeah, I was going the right way. But yeah, that was, they came up with that because they wanted, you to actually see the difference on the Game Boy, which you wouldn't see a color change difference on it. And the idea is pretty much stuck. Samus having the bigger, bulkier various suit. Sadly, there's no gravity suit, so movement's still a little hampered underwater, but that's okay since there's not going to be a whole lot of water in this game anyway. It does make... I don't think I did... Is it making me go faster? Yeah, I don't think I think I might have heard that once or twice before, but maybe the difference just wasn't all that noticeable. Got anything down here? Yes, we do. What I could really do with an energy tank. There should be one. Should be one pretty close by. Nope, just more missiles. Damn it. Oh, there's an energy tank, but I don't think I can reach it from here. Nope, I don't think I can bomb through those. Can I go down from here anymore? Doesn't look like it. Uh-oh. I hate a sassy internet. That's discolored. Can I go through there? Yes. Ah, there's the high jump boots. I think I might have actually missed those on at least one playthrough. Ah, you were gonna stream this game too, Jason? Well, there we go. Now I'm in good shape again. Oh, cool. What'd he send you? Yeah, this game did introduce a lot of the mainstay power-ups, like the let's see. Let me see. The high jump boots were already there. Like a couple of the beams, like the spacer, especially the plasma beam. Again, which I pointed about the aesthetic differences of the various suit. The space jump, the spring ball. The different Metroid evolutions, although we haven't seen so much of those in other games, with the exception of Fusion. Ah, cool. Those are PS2, right? Ah, yes, this unusual guy. He's immune to your beam and missiles, and he's bombs are the only thing that hurts him. There we go. And he drops the spring ball. And that enables us to jump in Morph Ball mode. Yep, he also came back in Fusion. At least his fight in that game's a little more straightforward. Probably took a lot of players a while to figure out that you're supposed to use bombs to kill him. Since you don't normally use bombs for killing enemies, you mostly just use it for more as a utility. Oops. Ah, crap. I should have spider-balled up that. Oh, sure. Yeah, the spring ball's usually not mandatory, so probably don't have to find it to complete the game. Just makes a couple of things more useful. Or more, a couple of things a little easier. Like, for example, here, we can jump up there to spider ball on it, even though I don't think there's anything else up there. Oh, I've seen plenty of sequence breakers skip the... I really hate this guy. At the rate he fires, he can usually just... Oftentimes he can just juggle me. But yeah, I've seen plenty of sequence breakers and speedrunners of Super Metroid. They can usually skip the grapple beam and just do a lot of trick jumping to get where they need to go from there. think we got everything that we can over this way. I thought there was a little side cave up on one of the upper sections here. Guess I was wrong. Oh, maybe we do have something up here. Yep. Yes, I was right. I think I remember there being a health and missile recharge up here, too. Guess not. Could rather do with a health charge right now. Go back to this guy. He was... Look, he was dropping some large health at least. If he decides to drop something. Not gonna be that lucky, huh? Yeah, one fun thing I did in Zelda 1 was it took me a lot of save state scumming, but I actually went and got the magic rod in level 6, like right off the bat, and then was able to use that to just completely break at least the first half of the game. Yeah, I know a lot of people do the Dark World Dungeon 6 before Dungeon 5 because it makes one of the puzzles there a lot easier. Having the Cane of Samara. Oh, hello. We got our first Gamma Metroid showing up. Yeah, a lot of the sound effects... I think it's because there isn't a lot of music, so the sound effects stick out a lot more. But I noticed that too about some of the sound effects in this game. Okay, there's... You are... Oh, good. Kind enough to leave us a health in there. And that takes care of all the Metroids in this area. Yeah, that little electrical attack thing they do, that the Gammas use, it actually works as a bit of a shield also. Yeah, some people criticize Mystic Quest for being so easy, but I think it's because of that that makes it a bit more accessible than most other RPGs. Well, Breath of Fire is a good RPG to have. At least I think so. Jason might disagree, judging from what he said about it, but yeah. This way. Now I think I remember this area being a bit of a confusing mess of an area. was this way. Yes, I don't think I want to go that way yet. You know, I just realized, I think I could have gotten the wave beam in the previous area. But I think I missed it somehow. That's okay, because I'm going to get something much better in this area, I think. Oh, hello. Ooh, missiles. Missile recharge, nice. Anything else? Well, I'm not really going for 100% in this game. I don't think this game even... I'm not sure this game even records 100%. Plus, since the beams don't stack, like the original game, the beams don't stack, so I don't know how you could even technically get 100% anyway. Ah, there's the space jump. This lets us spin jump indefinitely. It'd definitely be a nice thing to have. What I don't like about the space jump, sometimes it's a little wonky. I don't know if we're ready to head down here yet. These annoying bastards. Yes, I remember this room. Please stop juggling me around. This game doesn't give you a lot of footholds. Okay, I can... And like that, sometimes the space jump just randomly wants to stop working. It's almost like you have to have a certain rhythm going. There we go. This is an annoying room to fight one of those Metroids in. Oh, there's some missiles. I was gonna say, you made it look like there was something up there. I don't think you can kill those things there. Oh, forgot there's one of you in this hall. Oh good, I was gonna say, I was kinda due to find some more energy tanks soon. But that shouldn't be... That's not all that's here, is there? There should be something else. Unless did I take the wrong path? I actually don't know, Noble. What has been going on with them? Huh. Maybe this is... Well, I got an energy tank, so I can't complain, but there should have been something... I thought there was something else this way. Wait, I'm gonna just double check, cause maybe unless there was another path that just looks like the one I just took, but like I said, there should have been something else here, not just an energy tank. Okay, maybe I did take the wrong path. But again, not really wrong, since I got an energy tank out of it. Well, I hope it doesn't. I mean, like I've said before, I've been more optimistic towards it than most people seem to have been. So I hope they don't let me down. Okay, this is what I was looking for. It was this way. There's the plasma beam. Very nice weapon. Look at that, just rips through those guys in just one hit. It's definitely the strongest of the beam weapons. It's just a bit more narrow, so you have to be kind of accurate with it. Stop juggling me. Okay. Although I will say, if Jason thought the sound effect of the ice beam was annoying, I can see the plasma beam sound effect being even worse after a while. Oh, and there's the spazer beam. It's a wider, it gives you a wider shot, but it's not nearly as powerful as the plasma beam, so I usually don't bother with that one. Oh, did you respawn, you jerk? See, did I get everything over here? I think. Was the hole with the missile refill the other way? Oh well. Okay, it was over this way. There we go. Oh, I wasn't that short on missiles anyway. Okay, now we head into this area. Finish off the remaining Metroids down here. There's one. Yeah, Scarlet usually shows up. Ah, this room's kind of an annoying one to fight these guys in. Since whatever the hell these things are on the wall can block your shots. Yeah, 5 is the... Okay. Yeah, 5 is the cap in this game. Although... yeah, the E-tanks cap out at 5, although I think picking up another one will still restore your health to full. Maybe I'm going the wrong way. Okay, I'm probably supposed to go around the other way. Well, it was the same in the first game, too, although I think in that one, the cap was at 6 E-tanks, but there were actually several more. Just picking up extras will restore your health. Like I said, this segment's probably one of the mazier parts of the game. Okay, there's... That's kind of pointless. Yeah. That was pointless. I know I'm still missing one because there's that gamma in that one room I couldn't get to. And I think I've just gone a circle anyways. Yeah. Ah, yes. Ah, there we go. No earthquake yet. Not a whole lot, Noble. What I need to do is, I still have to test out my, test out the motherboard some more and try trying the newer, trying the old power source on the new motherboard and see how that works. Because the new power supply works fine on the old one, on the old motherboard. So now we're kind of trying it the other way around. Looks like I might need to take a look at a map after all, because I think I'm still missing at least one Metroid. Hang on just a second. Okay. Oops. I think I need to start heading back where I came from. There we go. It was right next to where I was. Yeah, kind of the same thing I pointed out with the first game. Kind of suffers from that. Having a lack of a in-game map makes it easy to not know where you're supposed to go. Come on. Stop juggling me, that'd be great. Thank you. But as you can see, there's still no earthquake, because I think there was one I missed over in this other area. Which I'm actually cool with, because I want to head back by where there were those health and missile refills anyways. Yeah, and the fact that, yeah, a lot of the rooms look similar, and the fact that they're on a monochrome system doesn't help matters either. Yeah, it didn't go all the way down this way. Yeah, it was supposed to get the Game Boy Color treatment, just like Link's Awakening did. But yeah, it ended up getting canceled. Okay, now that should have been the last one, hopefully. Yep. Over here. But if I can go after that, if I can. No? Oh, there we go. Yep, coming up soon we'll have the really nasty Metroids. Notice that pool hasn't been lowered yet, but we want to head for one up here first. This area I consider kind of like a little, almost like a little breather, since there's not a whole lot. It's actually pretty short and only a couple of Metroids. These guys are being very generous with health drops. Of course, now that I don't really need them. Ah, cool. Playing Final Fantasy VI. Where did... I think we head this way now. Yeah, the floating continent is a pretty tough area. Especially if you had gotten that far without grinding too much. These little things act as moving platforms. What the hell are... Okay, something was screwing up, I don't even know what. Eternal Crystals is a, it's not really a rebalance hack, it's actually a lot harder than the original Final Fantasy VI. Though it does... Yeah, Jason explains it there. Both Jason and I have LP'd the game. You can check it out over at the site if you want. This part of the game's actually pretty dull. It really feels like filler, something that just pads the length of the game. Just these several very long pathways, just to fight a small handful of Metroids. I believe so, yeah. Got giant chicken heads in the lava now. Alright, I think... Yeah, it's very unusual blocks there. Not too many ones like it either, but you need missiles to destroy them. Okay, so this area, as Noble pointed out, this is where we're going to be introduced to the next strain of Metroids. Space jump while you know work. Ah, yes. I think here's one of them now. Yep, there's a Zeta Metroid. He's gonna get his face stuck in the sand, that'd be really nice. Yeah, those guys are more than a bit of a bitch. Yeah, there's another very awkward spot to fight one of these guys. There's a health recovery. You know, I will say, at least this game does have spots where you can recover your health and missiles. There were no such places in the original Metroid. It pretty much forced you to grind health and missiles and such. Yeah, I think I'm gonna head down this way first. It's a place we can save anyways. Fortunately, there's not too many Zetas in here. Right, the Prime games take place fairly early in the series, actually. Pretty much goes the original Metroid, then the Prime games, then this, then Super Metroid, then Other M, then Fusion. Which they still haven't given us a new Metroid game taking place after Fusion, since they really end that on a bit of a cliffhanger there. Okay, I think I remember this. I think here's where you can pretty much get any of the beam weapons you want. All of them are behind one of these doors. You guys are annoying as hell. Okay. This is another Zeta. It might be actually be the last one we have to worry about. Nope, it's a gamma. I think this is just where the room with all the beams comes back up. Yeah, I think so. Oh boy. Yeah. A dark room with no idea where to go. Oh, unless... Oh, good, I did... Actually... Came across it pretty easily. Crap, did I want to do that? Oh, I think I did. Yes. Yep, Ice Beam will be required pretty soon. Fortunately, the game is nice enough to give one to you, like, right before the spot where you would need it. There. Like I said, if I'm not mistaken, that should have been the last Zeta. Hopefully that's not just wishful thinking. And here we finally get the screw attack. Now those annoying floating enemies better look out. Well, unless that happens. Alright, and that was all of them here. We're getting pretty close to the end of the game now. That's kind of a good question, but I think that, I think the, Chozos might have also, might have colonized this planet also at one point. That would be my only guess. I mean, they're on, I don't remember the name of it, but the planet that you're on in, Metroid Prime also. I swear, the Chozos are just bad luck. Did I want to go up here? Yeah, Talon 4, that's it. Ah, here we go. And oh, look, it's... After all this, you're just gonna give us an alpha, huh? But note there's another Metroid husk there, too. Now, can I just head back after that? Nope, I guess I do have to go all the way back down and look at the lava that actually rose up to block us in this section. Yep, as you can see, that acid wasn't there before. And now I think we can get ready to say hi to Omega Metroids. They look kind of like the Zetas, just a lot bigger and meaner. Come on, stop air juggling me. Yep, and you fight one as the final boss in Fusion. I thought it was a pretty cool moment. Again, I like the nod back to this game. Yeah, it was bigger and it was vulnerable to the Ice Beam infusion, which it isn't in this game. I'm gonna guess that was due to all the genetic experimentation they said they've been doing on it. Those Firefly-looking guys almost blend in with the walls there. I didn't see at least a couple of them. We got some creepy-ass music for pretty much the penultimate section of the game. We encounter a few more Omegas here. Fortunately, not a lot of them. But you might notice that the only enemies that show up here are the Omegas. Nice. Jump down there yet. I'm gonna double check my map. Give me just a second. Yep, we're going the right way. That downwards path that I just passed would have taken us to the last lava pool. I'm glad I was wrong about there being no enemies. So I at least have something to grind some health and hopefully missiles off of, because you might notice it takes a lot of missiles to kill those Omegas. I'm actually more worried about running out of missiles at this point than running out of health. Their weird hitboxes don't help much either. Okay. Now I should have enough to finish off the last one. Oh, damn it. Alright. And that takes care of the Omegas. This area's pretty deserted, though. Some of these I know we can fall through and just fall into that last room and just have to repeat that section. Oh, just like that. Again, this just feels like more padding. Alright, final save point. There's a few different openings here. Let's see which one we want. Okay, there's some health and missiles. We definitely want those. Busted up Chozo statue, but it still leaves us the ice beam. And as Noble is pointing out, we will be needing it coming up. This area is going to be the Torian of this game, because kind of looks like it, the music kind of sounds like it. Very Metroid 1-ish. Oh, look. Ah, crap. Our Metroid counter went back up. Yep, we fight normal Metroids now. And unlike the first game, we do have to kill these ones. Oh, shit. Okay. We have one more Metroid to deal with. The Queen. And this bitch is hella hard. It often might take me a few tries to kill it. Oh, I was... Okay, when I stun it like that with its mouth open... Okay, come on, get me in there. If I can get into its... If I can morph ball into its stomach... Shit. Okay, get me the hell out of here. Okay, at least they give you a little emergency exit. Restore our health and our missiles before giving it another shot. Although, unfortunately, we'd have to make our way through this again. But, fortunately, we won't have to deal with her babies again. Mega Man 2 for the Game Boy copied something like this. You mean the, graphically? I'm not sure. Like I said, the Queen Metroid is extremely difficult. Often, again, takes me a few tries. The problem... Okay, I know what to do, but the problem is she knocks me away before I can get myself set up there. Oh, no, not spider... You... The window they give you for that is very brief. Okay, come on, swallow. There we go. Yeah, that deals a shit ton of damage to her. Okay. Okay. Nope, she's still alive. Oh, got her. Oh, and look who it is. The baby, 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 the baby. And it clears away whatever the heck this is. Now, I hear you can actually space jump all the way up out of the atmosphere, and you actually take damage by doing that. We don't want to do that, though, do we? And here we are back at our ship. And there we go. That was Metroid 2, Return of Samus. As I said before, definitely one of the best games on the original Game Boy. They took the Metroid experience from the first game and overall made it really improved on a lot. Of course, the best one is going to be yet to come. Or the next one's going to be the best. Or... yeah. No, I'm not playing the impossible hack. That would just be... I've seen that hack. It is mean. Requires very intimate knowledge of, like, bomb jumps, shine sparking, and all that crud. Okay, what was my time this time? We get... Alright, we did get Bikini Samus again. Alright, that's 2 for 2. Alright then, give me just a few minutes. I will be back with Super Metroid.